Hello, I'm really glad to see you here today, and I'm really glad that you've joined me for the core class. So the core class today is going to be a power Pilates. So it's a Pilates moves, but with the added extra of a small loop band. Again, that can be optional if you haven't got one at home, and a set of weights as well, just to give a little bit of extra oomph to those Pilates moves. Okay, so if you've got a set of weights, a band, a mat, enough room to move about in, a bottle of water as well, and we will start with that warm-up. Okay, so if you just give me a little roll of the hips first. Good, so really feel that you've got that mobility through the fronts of the thighs, through the hip flexors, and then get that push back. Okay, then we're just going to go the other way. Good, going to open out the chest, little point, thumbs moving backwards, shoulders are low, open out that chest. Okay, I'm going to come over, give that little reach. Good, so again, little drop through the legs, up, open the ankle, then give me that little scoop. Scoop it out and back. Good, so again, really feel that shoulder moving round to the back. Okay, well done. Down to the side and up. Good, just getting that little reach out on those obliques. Yeah, so I'm going to put both legs together here, little dip forward, abs pulled in, and coming back up. And again, that mobility round your lower back. This is going to be a mat-based workout. So, again, you can do it with or without trainers on. But if you've got those bands, I suggest that you keep your trainers on. Okay, so dropping down, lovely, and that drop. Good, lovely. I'm going to do a little drop and in. So not so low on the legs, but give me that twist through the waist. Just drop that shoulder in. Again, one leg going straight, the other one a little bit bent. 2 and 1. Okay, well done. Okay, so if you grab your weights, we're going to get onto the floor. And bring that band with you if you've got it. We're going to start with our first one. So it's going to be, each one has got 2 exercises to it, and then we run it 8 times through. Okay, so on my first one, you have got tricep drop, and then your legs sunk to here, tabletop, tricep drop and up. Remember, really getting those elbows straight each time, and then optional, leg out as well, or leg out as well. And lovely, good. And then my next one's going to be just one weight, head up. It's going to be that roll. I'm going to get a lift up, and I'm going to keep on doing that on one arm until I do it next time round on the other arm. So again, it's all about that core control, getting up and down. Okay, lovely. So we are going to do the triceps first. Triceps with that drop out of the leg. Okay, so elbows close together here. So I'm going to drop down and up, and then I'm going to add a leg. So really working my core as well. Again, don't go too fast. I prefer you to really keep control of that work. All the way down, and remember that lock on the way up. Good, shoulders down on the floor. Don't let the shoulders leave the floor. Lovely, good. One, down, legs out just a little bit further. On those obliques, my head comes up, then I'm going to do that roll up. If you find that really difficult, just do me a little sit up there. Otherwise I'm here, I'm going to do that roll up and lift. And that weight comes with me, I do that roll down, head goes back onto the floor, then I do that roll up. Good, and that roll down, put your head all the way back, bring your head up, do that roll. Good, so on my way down, really feel that you've got that zip and hollow on, and that your rib cage stays nice and low. 3, 2, 1. Well done, good. On my second set, okay, so to here, shoulders back down on the floor, and then I bring my legs up into that tabletop. Zip and hollow already on. Okay, dropping it down, and then get me that lift. Good, so remember, your legs can be going out, or you can keep them in that tabletop, or they can be just a bent leg. So we're just dropping it to the floor, opening out at the hip flexor there. If you're feeling stronger, you can go long leg and higher, or long leg and lower. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. So I'm doing that roll up. My legs are a little bit further. Okay, head comes up. Okay, give me that roll up. Whilst I'm there, nice and tall, you get that lift. Come back down. Head goes back onto the floor. Head comes off. I engage those long ab muscles. The core working for me the whole time. My belly button pulled in, which just gives me that stability through that roll. Let's get up. Good. And when I'm up all the way onto those bottom pose. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Good. Okay, lovely. We're on to the next one. Okay, so think about your shoulders being back and down, your core being pulled in, belly button in towards your spine, bringing your legs up, and then choose to do it with the legs as well. But remember, those shoulders back down on the floor. Don't take the shoulders off the floor to do your triceps. Keep it nice and slow. Low with the shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. I can feel my shoulder blades just parked on that mat. Then my core pulled in, so each time my leg goes out, it doesn't take my rib cage with it, doesn't take my lower back with it. Okay, lovely, good. So I'm here. Legs a little bit further out, core engaged, belly button down and in, rib cage down. I feel it in my long abs first with my head coming up, then I get that roll up, get me that lift, and then drop. Head goes back to the floor. Lift, roll it up. Lovely, good. You're really on the bottom pose by the time you've finished that. Up. Good, so we feel when you, as soon as you lift that head, you engage those long erectus abs, and then that core to keep you nice and straight. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. On my last 2 sets now, 1 tricep drop, and then the other lift up. Okay, I'm here. Okay, tricep drop, leg out. Again, that leg out is optional. Good, so really squeeze those elbows together. Feel that those pecs are working for you. But my shoulders are back down on the floor, so there's a little bit on my lat work as well, underneath my shoulder blades, to pull those shoulders right back down. Then as I'm going down, I feel that my core is under control, my rib cage is down and in. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, last one on this. Okay, head comes up, roll it away, come right up and sitting up, give me that lift. So really feel nice and strong when you've got that lift going on. Head goes back down to the floor, head comes up, give me that roll up. Good, so I'm trying to make that roll as smooth as possible on the way down and on the way up. Head, engage that core and those long muscles. Then I come up to sitting, then I get me that lift. And then roll it back down, head back down onto the floor. Come up, roll up, and well done. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, we are coming on to our second set, our second circuit. Okay, so for this one I'm going to need the bands, not the weights. And the band. It's just going to go around my thighs. Okay, so here I'm going to do a lift using my arms and my legs. So again, my core is pulled in, and I do me a lift. Arms go out, squeeze back, the whole lot comes down. Okay, lovely, good. And then on my second set, I'm onto my side. Bridge or no bridge with an oyster. Bridge or no bridge. Here. Okay, so lovely. So it's just rounding thighs for the moment. So we've got that option, and we can use it again for the oyster. Okay, so we're ready, we're down, core pulled in, my head in line with my spine, my shoulders down away from my ears. Okay, taking it off the floor in that Superman pose, so here we go. Come up and lift, hold it, arms go out. They squeeze back down to my waist, then my whole thing comes down. Give me that lift, out, back, down. Lift, out, back, down. Core pulled in the whole time to protect your lower back, because that work is really going on into that lower back, into that glutes and my upper back on that squeeze. Lovely, good. I'm going to turn around onto my side. So my knees out at an angle, not straight down, not straight out of my hips. Toes together, heels apart. I am going to do it in my bridge, but you don't have to. I'm holding it here. And I've got that lift. So again, it's an oyster, just with that added extra of the band, and if you can, with that under oblique working for me, that shoulder working for me, my core pulled in, which protects my back again, to get that lift. Lovely, good. Up. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. I'm back onto my front. Keeping my core engaged, head in line with the spine, my shoulders away from the ears. Just jiggle them away a bit. Okay, here we're ready, we're coming up. Okay, give me that lift, out with the arms, squeeze them back down into the waist, drop. Give me that lift, like that Superman lift, squeeze, and coming back down. Core pulled in the whole time. Squeeze, and back down. Up, out. Good, really keep on with that zip and hollow. Lovely, good. I'm coming to the same side again before I swap it over my last two. Okay, so toes together, heels apart, knees in line, zip and hollow on. I'm coming up into my bridge to do that oyster. So again, my shoulder and my elbow are directly in line, my core's working for me, and then that band to get that little push out, really working that glute as well as my underside, outside of that thigh. Get me that lift. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Going to the other end of my mat. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to go into that Superman. Zip and hollow on. 3, 2, 1. I get the lift, out with my arms, squeeze back into my waist and down. Lift. Squeeze and down. Keep that concentration. Remember, really important when it's Pilates, that you really keep the concentration up the whole time. Know that your zip and hollow and that core muscles are really looking out to be able to perform those exercises without any injury. And well done, lovely, good. We're over onto our fronts. Okay, so just on the other side, check your shoulder and your elbow, hand out at the flat there, coming up and open and close. Good. Give me that lift. Good. That lift, that squeeze. Well done, lovely, good. We're coming back down onto our fronts. Last two exercises in this round before we move on. Okay, so zip and hollow on, 3, 2, 1. I get my Superman lift, my arms go out, they pull back into my waist, I go down. Lift and hold. Really think about what your lower back is doing, your glutes, then your upper back to get that squeeze back down into the waist with those elbows. Good, again, don't rush it. Go to the end of each of those movements to get the most out of each one. Lovely, good, and then that drop. Lift, out, down, and well done. Good, okay. My last bit on this little round circuit. Okay, so again, knees up at the front, put my toes together, my heels apart. I've come up into a bridge, and I get that lift, that oyster lift out. Good, lovely. Give me that squeeze. Really get that knee to open out. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. You can take that band off. For my next one, I need some weights. There. Okay, so on my next one, it's going to be a side bridge, which I've already done a little bit of work on that last one, but this time it's going to be a longer bridge with my leg tucked under at the back, and I'm going to bring up a weight. In fact, I'm going to grab myself a 3 weight. Okay, so 3 kilograms, just got a little bit larger on this. Okay, and I've got there, that long lever. I'm going to come up. Tricep drop, knee comes in. Tricep drop, knee comes in. So I'm holding that weight the whole time. Lovely, good. And then we're going to come down onto our backs, back on my hip like this here, and I'm going to get a squeeze up, just using my own body weight and using my oblique on the top half. And it's going to obviously skip around with that oblique work. Okay, so well done. If we're ready to go, just got that last few seconds. I'm in my bridge there. I've come up and I get 1 tricep drop, 1 knee comes in, tricep drop. Lovely, so I'm going to hold that weight the whole time. Just goes down behind my head. When that knee comes in, my back does not change at all. So I've really got that zip and hollow on, hip to hip. Lovely, good, keeping my back constant. 3, 2, 1, lovely, good, put that weight down, back onto that hip, and again, I'm half from that hip. I've got 1 hip, 1 shoulder down, then I'm going to reach out with my upper hand here, my lower hand behind my head, my zip and hollow definitely on, and I'm coming up, just a touch, about my little toe here, on my trainer, just bringing it up. Good, get me that squeeze over the obliques. And good work, well done. Okay, I'm going to stay on this side. Long. Okay, 3, 2, 1, hold me that bridge, 1 tricep, 1 knee comes in. Good, so I can feel that work building up on that shoulder as well, because this is where the weight is, almost like a shoulder T, stand here. Good, lovely. So really keep strong in that shoulder, try not to collapse in, keeping those shoulders back and down. And well done, good, okay, lovely. Coming up, lying on that 1 shoulder, 1 hip. So again, core has to work for me, my back is off the floor, but also I want to keep that balance. 3, 2, 1, I reach up. Good, so again, I'm definitely getting that up and down there. I'm not swinging the arm around, it's under control. Good, give me that squeeze up. Lovely, good. And well done. I'm just going to swap it around onto the other side. I've got that weight still. Just checked. Zip and hollow on, straight. I'm over my shoulder here. Okay, and I've got that bridge going on. Lift, bring that knee in. Lovely, good. Drop and lift. Good, when that knee comes in, my angle of my back does not change. My spine stays absolutely straight with my zip and hollow on. 3, 2, 1. Well done, good. Coming down, knees just coming to the front there. So again, I'm on the other hip now. So again, might take a little bit of balance just to get that proper position. Zip and hollow on, one hip, one shoulder, and here we go. Give me that lift up. Feel it across those obliques on that top half before we swap to stabilisation on the bottom oblique. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, coming up. Second set on this side. Check your positioning. Long, abs pulled in, knees stacked, hips stacked. So we're nice in line. Okay, coming up. I've got that lift. Drop, knee comes in. Lovely, good. So there's work over my shoulders each time. Good, give me that drop. Keep it under control the whole time, nice and slow, right to the end of each movement to get the most out of that core work. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Okay, lovely. I'm swapping back to my band for my fourth circuit out of 5. Okay, so on this one, it's just around my feet. I'm here in my tabletop. So again, what I'm going to do, if you want to, you can tuck the band in underneath the lip of your trainer. So what I'm going to do is one time all the way through, leg goes out, leg goes in. So again, you can do this without a band, just the band really makes it tougher, obviously for the front of my thigh and for my glute on the other side. My core is working the whole time. Okay, lovely, good. So again, we've just got that one leg going in and out each time. Next time, I'm going to keep just this tabletop coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go back down, come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back down, come up. And then we're just going to do those little pulses. Okay, so lovely. Are we ready to go? You've got a few more seconds left now. That's just around my instep. Lovely, getting in the right position. Okay, one comes in, one goes out, but my core is really helping me here. Good, so that band just gives it that extra kick to work that core. Feel it in the front of the thigh. I can feel it through my core as well. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to keep them up there, the tabletop, doesn't matter about the band. I'm going to put it back over my feet in a second. Okay, so I'm thinking core pulled in, long abs, head comes up. Okay, just that little tap, then you go back down, come back up again. Good, now make sure it is your body, so take your shoulders with that little tap and back down. Back down to the floor, come off. If you would prefer to keep your head off the floor, Remember, it's just the shoulders go back down to the floor each time. Okay, lovely, good. Goes back over my instep again. This time it's going to be the other side. So again, it just helps just to keep that steady there. I start from my tabletop position, but this time my top half is on the floor, shoulders back down and rested. Okay, one pushes away while one walks in, and then comes back to level. Good. Pushing it out and back, down. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. On this little rest, if you want to bring them in, you can just rest those hip flexors. Okay, lovely. Tabletop, head comes up. I just get those 5 little pulses. Do keep your head forward as you come up. Keep your head forward and really get those pats, pat, pat, and then back down. Coming up, then roll off. Lovely, good. Up. And down. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. I'm just going to tuck that in around my instep of my trainer or your foot if you've not got your trainers on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, push it back and down. So I'm back to my original leg now. Good. Halfway through this 4th set. And then one more to go. Lovely, good. Lovely, good. You just tuck those legs in, just give your hip flexors a little bit of a rest. I'm coming back to that tabletop on the beeps. Sip and hollow on, tabletop out, head comes up. And then I go back down. Come up, really feel that curl, and then just accentuate that curl with those pats down. Good, keeping your head forward, keep it forward, looking through your legs. Three, 2, 1, lovely, good. On our last leg and last of our little sit-ups, those working for us, those long abs. Okay, stability and out and back down. Good, so remember, I'm trying to get to the end of that movement and just hold it for that nanosecond before it comes back in again. Lovely, good. Three, 2, 1. Okay, lovely. Are we ready for the last bit of this circuit before we move on to our last circuit? Okay, back to here. Let's get that lift. And then go back down. Lift your head, come up, really get me that curl, then get me that pat, and make sure it's not just the arms going, that you're really going to take those shoulders with it in that little pulse. And well done, lovely, good. Okay, so on to our last circuit. We'll grab a little bit of water now if you want to as well. And take a little drink of water. Okay, on my last circuit, I'm back to my weights. Okay, I'm going to go from pike to plank for my first one, just using my own body weight. So again, I'm up here On my pike, my weight is forward. I come down here, I hold my plank, see my elbow just slightly bent, and then I come straight up with that work over my legs and then back down. For my next set, I'm going to bring up that heavier weight again, and I'm going to get that lift, and I'm going to ask you to take your other hand off the floor. So we've got that lift going on there. Okay, so pike to plank first, and then we're into that leg lift. Okay, so zip and hollow on. 3, 2, 1, I get into my pike. Okay, and then I come back down into my plank. My elbows soften just slightly. And there. Up. Back down. Good, so I keep control of that movement. Work over the pecs. Through my core here. Don't let my bottom drop. I'm up and then I'm down. Lovely, good. My knees come in. That weight goes behind one knee. Hamstring has to work, obviously, to keep it in place. My hands are underneath my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips. I'm going to come up. And I'm going to lift and drop that. Again, without me turning over. And if you can, just put your hand, palm up, onto your lower back. And feel that your back stays absolutely straight the whole time. There is no movement in your lower back. It's all coming from the glute there to get that lift. Good, coming up. Give me that squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, well done. Okay, out. I'm going to come back and I'm going to use that leg again before I use the other leg. Okay, so my pike to plank. So again, my core, my pecs working for me. I'm up. 3, 2, 1. Into my pike. Come down into my plank. Soften my elbows slightly. So there is a little bit of work there to be done on those triceps. Over my pecs. And as I come down, I'm really controlling that drop. So again, don't do it fast. Don't go for quantity on these. It's all about getting that control all the way down. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Knees come in. That weight, so you can go as heavy as you like on that, because it's those big thigh and glute muscles are helping me. Core pulled in, and when I get that lift, my hip bone is still facing towards the floor. So do check that position. Lovely. Feel that that hip bone hasn't tipped out and you've tipped over onto that other side. Okay, and then, so again, there is work obviously on my glute and on my hamstring to get that lift, but the stability is in my lower back, and then I can feel that work on my core, around my rib cage, down into my arm on this side. So this is why I've done the second set, same set. Lovely, good. Okay, drop that down and in. I'm coming back to that pike and plank. I'm just going to turn myself around because I'm going to do the other leg. Okay, lovely. Pike to plank. Here we go. Pike to plank. And really sink into that plank there. Shoulders back and down. Elbows come back towards you. So there's a little bit of work on my triceps. Then they straighten off to get me back into that pike. Work is over my pecs as well, obviously in this plank position. I'm not letting my hips drop down. I'm coming back to straight. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Knees come in underneath. I'm now on my other leg. Hands underneath my shoulder blades, or underneath my shoulders, should I say. And then my knees underneath my hips. Okay, so get the first 1 or 2 lifts, because we've changed legs now. And when you're ready, taking that hand off, my palm is facing towards my ceiling, or towards the ceiling, only because I don't want to get in a different position where that shoulder might move. I want to be able to keep that shoulder in line with my other shoulder. And again, there's work on the triceps even on this, because my elbow is very slightly bent, to give you the best stability in that position. Hip bone still facing towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. my pike into plank, my fourth set. Okay, fourth set. That's it, lovely. My pike into my plank here. Good, so this is the last set. Doing one of these, then one with the leg movement up with that work, building up. Not only through your hamstring and glute on that lift, but also your front as well. Lovely, good. I can feel it coming down through. Okay, well done. Now we're feeling. Last one now, I'm getting that lift. Okay, hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. 3, 2, 1. I get that lift. Remember that slight bend on that elbow. Just gives me a little bit of stability there as well. Works that tricep. Now I can feel that work building up over the front here, my core, on that side, especially if you've lifted the other hand off, and then the palm is up. I'm still very square on the other knee. Make sure you haven't rolled out on the other knee. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. And you finished that section. Okay, so the only thing to do now is our stretches out. So I'm going to sit back on this one. And again, if you've got problems with your knees and don't want to sit all the way back, you can be here with the push back of the hips. Lovely, and then I'm just bringing my chest down. Lovely, I'm bringing that leg under. And again, if you've got problems with your knee, having that little twist, you can lie on your back and do the traditional bringing your leg in, crossed over. Otherwise, I'm here. My elbows are directly underneath my shoulders stay where they are, and then I just drop my hip out to extend that stretch. Okay, lovely. I bring my weight back into the middle again. My hands underneath. As I come up, that leg that's just gone back is going to be heel right next to my knee there. Then I put my chest down over that, and then I reach forward as far as I can go. So it's a weight-assisted stretch. I'm pushing down on my knee with my top body weight and my reach out, and I'm keeping my heel on the floor. Quite a strong calf Achilles stretch. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm coming back. Other leg, again, I can sit right back on this one if I want to, or if you feel that you don't want to open that knee out, you maybe can get a stretch from here. So I'm coming down, I've got that long hamstring stretch going on. I'm trying to keep my hips back on this as well. Okay, lovely, I'm coming up. Goes underneath me, down onto your elbows, keeping those nice and steady, and then I just drop out. Again, this is optional. You may want to keep it in the middle, but the more the hip drops out but the waist stays in, you've got more of a stretch going on that glute. Those muscles have to stretch a little bit further out and across. Okay, lovely, I'm coming in onto both knees. And I'm going to put that heel right next to that knee there. Heel on the floor, important. And then I'm just coming down with my weight and pushing forward and walking forward. Good, so I'm trying to push my knee down, pushing my weight forward, but keeping that heel on the floor. A strong, assisted stretch there, down through my calf, through my Achilles. Okay, lovely, good. Onto both knees, jump it in, down, back onto your heels, let your head drop, and then slowly coming up all the way. Just give me that little roll out. Okay, well done. I'm going to do a little tricep stretch here. You've used them several times for me today. Through that longer session at the front with the tricep drops. And also on that last one where we were in the box. Okay, lovely. And then change it over, just dropping it down on the other side. Okay, lovely, good. Just opening out that chest. Open it out. Well done. Just a little step out. A little bit like where we started, just that little bit of mobility. And then I'm going to do that forward. And I'm going to do one more here, just to finish off. Down, come up, walk it in, give it a little shake out. Okay, very well done today. You can see there's a lot of hard work. And if you're just adding that weight and that band to that dimension, that Pilates work, it really becomes a powerful Pilates move. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I hope to see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.